Hello everybody and welcome to another video here on the WordSmith YouTube channel. My name is Carl and I'm a vocalist, reactor, wordsmith and movie reviewer. And today we delve into uncharted territory as we react and vocally analyze the mesmerizing performance of Elise by what I've heard is the exceptionally talented artist Faouzia. This video premiered on her YouTube channel on March 8th, 2024. I've been told that this is quite special by a ton of people, so I'm really looking forward to it. But before we do, I would ask if you'd be so kind as to please consider showing your support for this channel if you end up liking what you see by simply liking, commenting and subscribing to the Wordsmith for more exhilarating content. And for exclusive perks and behind the scenes access, consider joining our Patreon community for as little as $1. And hey, if you want to support the channel via another method, you can contribute through our PayPal link to help us continue bringing you premium content. There's also the super thanks below. Alright, so Elise by Faouzia. Let's dive straight into it. Okay, interesting shoes, nice socks. Oh, so it is the one I was thinking of. Alright, so before she sings, there's obviously some things I need to talk through about the song and that melodic line. So, Für Elise is a famous piano piece by Ludwig van Beethoven, originally played in A minor, although the key is different here, and it was written in 1810, I believe. And an interesting fact, Für Elise wasn't published while Beethoven was even alive. It took 40 years after he died for someone to actually find it. The song itself is a bagatelle, and a bagatelle is a short and usually simple piece of instrumental music. So while the melody is easily recognizable, she will take it into a different key and explore unexpected harmonic textures. So as a listener, you may find yourself initially clinging to the familiarity of the tune, only to be pleasantly surprised as it ventures into new musical landscapes. So that departure from the original arrangement adds an intriguing layer of complexity to the performance. It keeps us, the audience, engaged in familiarity and intrigued through the modified melody as well. So essentially it is the gorgeous blend of the familiar with the new. It's huge props to Faouzia's artistic creativity and willingness to push the boundaries of musical expression, and she hasn't even started singing yet, but really cool. Okay, so I'm guessing she's going to start singing now. So let's see what all of the fuss is about.
I'll dance.
Oh, hello.
I'll dance like a puppet on your string. I'll sing when you order me to sing. I'll ring like a desperate violin.
Oh. Okay. You can tell early on when you hear someone special. And yeah, I hear a lot of special things coming from her. So, like I mentioned before, this is my first time listening to her ever. And I must say, I'm thoroughly impressed so far just by this little bit of singing. It's a stunning vocal. The level of expressiveness she brings to her performance already, that's quite remarkable. There's this thing about her voice that exudes strength and confidence, and it's immediate and it captures my attention. I also particularly noticed her execution of the B flat on the lyric I'll dance at the beginning.
I'll dance.
But what truly strikes me is the harmonious dance between her humming and the cello accompaniment. That synergy between the two is simply enchanting to me, and it's creating a rich tapestry of sound that elevates my listening experience. So that's really beautiful creativity from her. Okay, so let's take it back a bit and keep it going. I'm very interested.
You're so musical, an artist. You make a lie sound like it's true.
Oh, wow.
You're unusual, creative, hard to do to be amused.
Okay, so she's the real deal. She's absolutely the real deal. So Faouzia demonstrates excellent control and skill with her vocal technique. Now, this is particularly evident in her adept use of vocal flips. Her performance showcases this seamless transition from her powerful chest voice to this ethereal, breathy tones of a head voice. And there's a tremendous revelation in that. It reveals both her strength and versatility as a singer. Furthermore, it's clear that Faouzia possesses a remarkable level of control over her glottis. In other words, she's employing punchy onsets with precision. In vocal terms, a punchy onset refers to the deliberate and immediate initiation of vocal sound, often characterized by a sharp and well-defined attack at the beginning of a note, the ah type of sound. And Faouzia's mastery of this technique enhances the clarity and impact of her vocals, and it allows her to command attention with each note she sings, and she is singing rather beautifully. Okay, so let's keep this going.
So play me like my name is Elise. Lie to me and say you'll never leave. Drown me in your twisted melodies. I'll pretend you wrote them all for me.
Love that vibrato. Those effortless switches in her tonal qualities are very impressive. That's an exceptional vocal control and artistry she's got going on there. It's fascinating to witness how she can seamlessly transition from one tonal color to another with such ease and precision. So vibrato is a natural oscillation in pitch that occurs when a singer produces a sustained note. Physiologically, vibrato is created by the rapid and slight variations in tension of the vocal folds, resulting in a periodic fluctuation of pitch. As the vocal folds alternately tighten and relax, they cause the pitch of the sound to oscillate around the central pitch of the note, creating that shimmering effect that you hear. And Faouzia's vibrato is not only technically impressive, but also artistically exquisite. And that's characterized by the way she intentionally paces it. And there's a smoothness to it, and evenness of sound waves that have warmth, richness, and depth. Okay.
I'll jump, if you ask, I'll say how high. I'll run like a shiver down your spine. For you,
whoa.
I would give you my own life.
Whoa. Okay. Okay, so I didn't know we were going to those places, but Faouzia's vocal agility here is that's wow, that's awe-inspiring, and it's demonstrated by that crazy run that descended all the way down to a C-sharp 3. And that's an impressive feat. She obviously has quite an incredible vocal range, but also her ability to execute such runs with perfect precision and finesse is just gorgeous. And what's particularly notable is the smoothness and stability with which she navigates through this vocal gymnastics. And it demonstrates, once again, impeccable breath control and support through the entire descent. And speaking on the run, did you notice what she did there with her hand and fingers as she was doing that vocal run? She was self-conducting. So Faouzia's self-conducting during her vocal run is a fantastic visual and expressive tool that vividly showcases her navigation through the notes. Faouzia adds a visual element to her performance, engaging us, the viewers, and enhancing the musical experience. It's a great tool for when you want to trace how far you're stepping through the notes. And Fauzia's control in her lower register is, again, truly remarkable. Those moments of crescendos, swells, and hints of vocal fry adding depth and texture to her performance. It's all beautifully controlled, such fantastic vocal placement and technique. In short, there are only good things to say about her vocal prowess. Okay, so let's keep this going. This is very, very special.
You're so musical and artist.
Ooh.
You make a lie sound like it's true.
Oh.
You're unusual, creative, hard to do to be your muse. So play me like my name is Pure Elise.
Oh man, she's up there. I'm going to reserve comment until the song is over. But let's take a look at her technique again. Her versatility that's something else, man. Considering the short duration of this performance, 2 minutes 58, from singing low to hitting high notes, seamlessly transitioning to falsetto, incorporating vocal fry, and even utilizing laryngeal vibrato, she demonstrates mastery across the vocal spectrum. And you know what? What's more impressive is that she executes each of these vocal techniques with no room for critique. It's regrettable that I hadn't discovered her sooner, but as they say, better late than never. And you know what? My ears are just truly blessed to have experienced her talent already. And I'm eager to delve deeper into the song, which sadly, according to the timing bar, is almost over. So I'm going to enjoy this as much as I can. Take it back a bit and let's keep it going.
Please lie to me and say I'll never leave. Drown me in your twisted melodies. I pretend you wrote them all for me.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. So judging by her posture and stance, it seems like she's about to take us to Belt City. But before she takes us to Belt City, there's a seamless integration of Fauzia's vocals with the accompanying instruments, and that's great musicality. We've witnessed this enchanting synergy with the cello before, and now with the piano. And it's exquisite. The way her vocal melodies intertwine with the instrumentals creates a captivating musical tapestry that is as mesmerizing as it is beautiful. All right, keep it going. Oh, that's what it's all about. Okay, I'm going to speechify, but pay attention to this. I love singers that just exude passion, and it brings the passion out of me as well. When you listen to her so far, there's power, breath control, versatility, creativity, and I could delve into her technical prowess endlessly. However, amidst all these remarkable attributes, there's a moment that rises above all of the technique. It's the radiant smile, it's the pure joy, and that adorable little spin she graced us with. You see, in those fleeting seconds, her body language speaks volumes, revealing a profound love for the craft. And this, my friends, is the heart and soul of music, not just the flawless execution of notes, but the genuine passion that emanates from within. It's moments like these that remind us why we're drawn to music in the first place, for the sheer joy of creation and the boundless love that fuels it. Those are the parts that I love. All right. I'll reserve comment for the end.
You're so musical and artist.
Oh. Just when you think it couldn't get any better, she goes and does that. Oh, that's my favorite part in the entire song so far. Let me explain why that is. Man, that was truly magnificent. There's this undeniable force as she plunges into a resounding belted sound, then effortlessly glides into an ethereal aspirate headspace.
You're so musical, an artist.
It's a breathtaking sort of juxtaposition, weaving together contrasting phrases into a seamless tapestry of sound. It's a journey of sonic exploration, where every note is a revelation and every moment is infused with just pure magic. WordSmith is getting very wordy, but that's how I feel about it all. I don't want it to end, but it seems like we're getting close. This is phenomenal, man.
Won't you play me like, won't you play me like, play me like my name is Elise.
Outstanding. Just the freaking best. That was... oh my gosh. Let us do the right thing. We shall subscribe and we shall like. Yes. And I recommend you all do the same. I absolutely loved this performance. So everything about that was just insane. Faouzia's talent and profound touch truly shine in her vocal performance. I mean, that was the way she effortlessly executes this walk up in her mixed voice, and she did B, C sharp, and D sharp. This mesmerizing rundown. That's magic, man. That precision and clarity with which she navigates through each note, especially as she effortlessly sings through the passaggio. And by the way, the passaggio is that delicate transition between chest and head voice. That was just amazing. Her ability to maintain such control and purity in her vocal delivery, that's just a testimony to her incredible talent and dedication to her craft. And Faouzia's musicality and skill, that's a gift to behold. And it's, man, I'm in such great admiration of a gift. I really am. And the way Faouzia's final lyric is delivered with such raw emotion and power is absolutely breathtaking.
Play me like my name is Elise.
The decision to cut the reverb in that moment allows her true vocals to shine through, and it highlights the depth and intensity of her performance. That bit at the end, that's the vocal cry she infuses into that last lyric, and it adds an extra layer of emotion and vulnerability, and it just leaves you with a lasting impact, which is great. Okay, let's have some final thoughts. This rendition of Elise is truly captivating. It's imbued with a unique charm that makes it a timeless piece of music. The way she interprets through the classic melody injects new life and emotion into the composition, making it a version that is both refreshing and captivating. It's one of those songs that I could probably listen to 100 times and never get bored each time. There's enough nuance and layers within this performance to keep me interested, and I'm sure some of you feel the same way. Her voice is undeniably brilliant. It adds a whole new dimension to that melodic piece. So naturally, I am left craving for more of her music. Her talent, again, it's exceptional, and I'm eager to explore more and immerse myself in more of her work. Yeah, so like I've been saying all along, she's truly impressive, but also emotionally stirring. And it's making me want to dig more into her discography and discover the full range of her musical prowess. And I'm sure if you, too, have been mesmerized by Faouzia's talent and are hungry for more of her music, please and hungry for more of her music, and maybe you want to see me analyze it, leave your suggestions for her songs in the comment section below. And you know what, whether it's a fan favorite track or a hidden gem that showcases her artistry in a unique way, I'm excited to explore and unravel the depth of beauty of Fauzia's musical creations. So your recommendations will not only enhance my appreciation of her work, but also allow me to delve deeper into the enchanting world of her music. And that's what it's all about in the end. Well, thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed my reaction and analysis, show some love by hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing the video on your social media, and leave a comment below. And don't forget, for exclusive content and to support my channel, consider becoming a patron. Your support keeps the song playing, and we appreciate every single one of you. And remember, there is also super thanks and PayPal in the description below. Until next time, be kind, be loving, be gentle to one another, and help each other out when you can. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Cheers.